Good evening, everybody. I hope that you are well. I'm hoping the colour on the video is okay. I'm hoping that the sound is okay, and I'm hoping that everything is now okay. We've just had a very large thunder and lightning storm go through right across the top of the house, and did frighten Coda at one point, but it meant I couldn't take him out, so we had to just wait for a break in the weather before I could actually get on the stream. So I apologise that we are a few minutes late. Thoroughly apologise for that. Let me just move this screen over a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Wow, 8 people on the stream already. Hello to everybody. Looks like the chat is already lighting up. Good evening, Faz. Good evening, David, Sugar, Tom, MZ, DJ, Ken. Wow, everybody's in the chat. Everybody's in the chat. Well, it's been a manic day today. Work-wise, I've got nearly a quarter of my target done. Haven't stopped all day. Haven't done any practice. Haven't looked at the daily races. Haven't looked at any videos online today with regards to daily races. And it's just been completely bonkers. So I hope that you've all had a really good day. And are ready for some interesting racing, because I'm thinking about doing something completely nuts tonight. I mean, so crazy. I'm beginning to wonder whether I've lost my mind. So let's get into it. I'm going to don the headphones. As I said, I hope everybody is well wherever they are. I hope you've had a really good day. Can I just get a thumbs up on the colour of the video, and also the sound, just to make sure it's okay, because I've not had a chance to do my pre-stream checks. Cool, thank you. Oh, MZ, the midterm period is closing in for me. It's making me nervous. I can imagine. I guess that's a whole load of exams and tests and stuff coming up. I'm sure you'll do fine, and I hope you will. DJ, I hope your weekend was great so far, besides the storm actually, and yes, thank you for the friendship on pretend. You are welcome. Yes, the weekend was great. We had Marley over, which turned out to be interesting, because I took him out for a walk yesterday with Coda, and he got under my feet, tripped me up, and I came down heavily on my right leg, my left shin, and also my shoulder went into the ground as well. So it aches a lot today. So we're going to see how things go, but that's no excuse. That's no excuse. Tom, I did crazy laps at the Nordschleife time trial. I haven't even looked at the time trials yet. I haven't even looked at those yet. Are they hard or are they easy? They look, I mean, Nordschleife, is that the full Nordschleife? It's going to be, isn't it? That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. I did watch, David was doing some Nordschleife stuff at night, which looked really difficult. Hi, Poet. Welcome to the screen. Well, more wins today then, Mitchell. David, you don't know what I've got in store. You don't know what I've got in store. F1 car, Honda big. Oh, FF car. Can't even see. Right, okay, let's get into this. So the DR I'm not going to worry about too much, because it is going to tank tonight, I promise you. We got just under halfway, and sportsmanship rating of S. Now, the silliness. I believe that we are back to daily race B and C. I hope everything's working okay now, DJ. There was last week, but I'm hoping over the weekend they've got it all sorted out. So we got Trial Mountain Circuit in reverse, which I sort of know. We've got the Nürburgring Sprint again, which I sort of know. And I'm going to drop back to the GR4 car. And we're going to select from the garage. Now, the one thing I did do earlier on, and I just need to make sure, I did grab the Mazda 3 Gr.4. What tyres do we need for this particular race? Does anybody know? I don't know what tyres I need, whether it's mediums or softs or quite what it is. New Mazda, fun to drive. So Christie's already put a timing in a Mazda. We got the Audi, which I quite like. Veyron's in there. Kuro has used the NSX. So we've got a real old mix of cars in here. Edinburgh Lad has used the Ferrari. So we've got quite a fair old mix. And then in the global ranking, we've got Mazdas, we've got McLaren. So Mazda seems to be one of the main ones. So I think we're going to go with the Mazda that I've got. Well, what I want to do, well, let's just come out of there for a second. Let's just exit that. Because what I want to do is I need to work on defending. I need to work on racecraft. And rather than sit here and go through replays and stuff, I want to go straight into a race without qualifying. Hi, Alan Ground. Mazda 1 make race. Mazda 3 is... Oh, okay, so the Mazda 3 is the one to go with. Entry period starts in 2 minutes. Okay, so we'll just hang fire for 2 minutes. My plan is to go into the race without qualifying and see if we can make our way from the back and see how far through the pack we can go. Is that a good plan or is that a bad plan? Thumbs up for a good plan, thumbs down for a bad plan. Purely because I'm not going to set a good time anyway, which is probably going to put me midway through the through the pack. Oh, DJ, love it. It's going to put me. I'm going to set a poor qualifying time, which is going to put me mid-pack. So I'm thinking we'll just start off at the back and just see if we can work our way through, and hopefully that's going to educate me a little bit more on racecraft and stuff. Now I don't know the track overly well backwards. I know it a little bit, but not overly well. So the first race or two could be quite interesting. But this is something I've never done before. I've seen other people do it. Race from the back. Practice, but do not cross the line. Okay. That's a good idea. I didn't think. Actually, yeah, it's a good point. Actually, we could do that. I hadn't thought about that. It's always good to try out in a different way. Yeah, well, I thought we'd just have some fun, just see what happens. If it doesn't work, we'll try and set a decent qualifying time and then go through there. So be careful going through the last chicane. Lots of wheel spin at the top of the hill. Okay, of course, this is all backwards, isn't it? So I'm assuming you mean the last chicane where we're just coming around to with the red dot now, that bit there, which is normally pretty quick. DJ, if your plan will work, I would try the same. Mate, this is mad. This is completely bonkers. You'll need the top 6-7 fringes to not drop the DR. Okay, Faz, that gives me something to shoot for. Now, annoyingly, I've got 15 minutes. Okay, I've got 15 minutes before the actual race. So what we're saying, I should do some practice laps but not cross the line. Is that what we're saying? So how do we not cross the line? I guess we get to the end and then we come out of it. Okay, so if we enter the race, this is all new. I've never done this before, guys. So qualifying time trial. Going to pit and reach. Oh, going to the pits. Okay. Don't even know where the pit exit entry is, but there we say. So go around and then hop in the pit. Got ya. Okay. So if we go ranking board, and I'll grab, just grab the top one. Why not? And then just, okay, this is all a bit. Have you guys done this before? Have you guys done this sort of thing before? I'm assuming I'm on, is it medium tyres? I'm on racing medium, so those are right tyres. Oh, this is going to be completely bonkers. This is going to be mad. I've got to remember this course as well, this track. Okay, so we'd go in there. Gotcha. Got ya. Okay. I really ought to check the tyres. Actually, can one of you guys just check the tyres for me, whether I need to be on mediums or softs or whatever? Oh, okay, there's my first issue. That's tighter than I remember. Let's just go for a retry on that one. That's the right tyres. Only mediums, okay. Need an extra £2. Oh, what, you need to pump the tyres up? I don't think I've ever pumped the tyres up. Brakes to rear. It's been a while since I've done this in reverse, so try and remember it. As you can see, I've done no miles in this car whatsoever. If I remember, I normally go into that slightly differently. Alright David, I'll ignore you. So Faz, brakes all the way to the rear or like 2 or 3? I've gone all the way for the moment. Okay, where do we brake here? It was on the, just as you're coming out. Oh, it's a bit deep. That was a bit too deep. Now I know why you guys are saying just to do a bit of practice. He's lost the plot. I have lost the plot. Or David's lost the plot. Who's lost the plot? Right, let's just go for a retry. That was pretty hopeless. All the way, okay. Oh, that slides a bit through there. Okay, so just need to touch that sausage curve through there. You had a couple of laps of this one but couldn't get into it. It's weird when they do these tracks reverse. It really is. You get so used to doing them one way, then when they reverse them, let's just brake a little bit earlier. That's a bit better. Whoa, still a bit deep, although it came off the brakes, I think. A bit deep through there too. Just got to get these braking points. Over to the left if I remember. Over to the right. Whoa. Glad you said that, Faz. I nearly forgot. That's my worry, that I'm going to forget to do that. Pretty sure I need to go through there in 5th. That's going to be all about getting the lines right. This is the corner I've got to get right. I would have thought that we should... Those of you that have been doing this in the Mazda, have you been able to go through there flat in 5th? Or do I need to drop it down to 4th briefly? Or maybe I've just got the lines wrong. That's a bit better. I think it's just a little lift in the middle of the corner. I'm staying closest to the ghost car this time. Oh, I need to get off that curb quicker. Feather in the throttle. Cool, thank you. Oh, that corner I've got to work on. Of course, when I'm in the race, I'm going to have other cars I'm following and stuff, so... But I've got to come out these corners quicker to get the run on them down these straights. I'm hoping there's a bit of a slipstream in this one. Okay, so watch for the braking point in this one. Whoa! Really got to manage the car through some of these corners. Don't cross the line, don't cross the line, don't cross the line, don't cross the line. So 156, so it's going to be a 2, probably a 204, something like that. 204, 205, 206. This is going to be so weird starting from the rear. So strange. Oh, it's such a long time before the race starts. Such a long time. Four minutes. And then mayhem ensues. If it starts, please don't say we're having more trouble. I had problems with it on Friday where the last race I couldn't run. Well, those of you that didn't stay with the stream to the end, and I can understand why because it was a long one, we actually did a race C in the GR2 car, and we got on okay. I mean, I wouldn't say it was wonderful, but we got on okay. I was really pleased. I put into practice everything that you guys have been teaching me throughout the week, and yeah, we managed to get the whole race done. I think I dropped one place in the race. I started 7th and finished 8th or something. So 155 again. Kuro was waiting over 30 minutes before it timed out. No way. No way. Iron Gran, you had to kill your stream. Can each of you tell which brand of capture card you're using? If you do use it, Mitchell and I use the Elgato HD60X, by the way. Yeah, that's the one I use. It's pretty good capture card. That one, I quite like it. And I don't know what is happening with Stream Elements at the moment. I don't even know if it's running on the stream tonight, but I did notice earlier on I think Island Grown, yours seemed to just be starting. So I don't know if Stream Elements is even running. I didn't get much chance to look at it over the weekend, so I might have just logged out of it and turned it off until I can get back into it. Ah, maybe it was somebody else's I was looking at. In that case, I apologise, Iron Ground. It must have been somebody else's. I remember I was watching your channel earlier on, so I thought it was yours. Hi, Big Joe. Welcome to the channel. Right, I must remember not to cross the line. For those of you just joining, you'll notice that I am in and registered for a race, but I've got no time set. We're going to try and run this from the back of the grid, back of the pack, back of the grid even. So here we go. Complete madness is about to ensue. Oh my word, what am I doing? What am I doing? I've got no idea what time I'm doing. No idea at all what time I'm setting. So I'm not the only one who's got the same idea. Look, we've got 3 of us starting with no time. And I'm assuming that the times that we set in the race don't count. Well, we'll have to see how this goes. We'll have to see how it goes. It's going to be interesting. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. This is going to be mad. This is going to be completely mad. So this is going to be all about racecraft, defending, trying to get past people, lines out of corners, everything. Everything. David, thank you ever so much for the 1 gifted. You are a legend. Scampy81 received it. Welcome to the membership, Scampy. Right, let me just put the brake balance to the rear. Traction control is off. Radar is on. I'm going to be a little bit quiet now. I'm going to try and keep it clean. This is a new thing for me. Completely new. So forgive me if I go very quiet. God, such a long way back from the leaders. I could do with my mirror. Better on the corners. God, somebody's coming in there a bit deep. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Yeah, David, I didn't have a chance to practice today. Just been manic. So I thought I'd just dive in and have some fun from the back. I might have to put a qualifying time in. It was an interesting experiment. Pole position would be nice. Wow, yeah. At this level, it's quite hard to come through. It's interesting. It is. It's all about the. Oh, you've just got the thunderstorm, Ken. Whereabouts in the UK are you? I'm East Northants. It's a big old storm. Certainly, Coda didn't like some of the thunder that was cracking over the top of the head, over the top of the house even. It was pretty nasty, some of it. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll Cheshire. Wow, it's not hung about getting up there. So we'll select from the garage and we'll enter with the current car, and this time I'm just gonna go for it, see if we can set a time, because I think we need to step it up a little bit. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we had loads of lightning and real big thunder. One of them was a right old crash of thunder right over the top of the house. Right, where's that ghost car? Oh, a bit deep through there. Do you guys rev this Mazda out or change halfway up? Feels like it just wants to go halfway up. Late apex on some corners, yeah, I'm seeing that. Corner 3 and 4, okay. What's a half decent time around here? Four and 7. Okay. $58, $59. Okay. I need to get into the 158s. It's all about coming out that corner quick. Just need to brake a little bit deeper into there. Thanks, Tom. Go just a bit deeper into there. Okay, we will get quicker as the time goes on, but you do have to worry about being careful not to understeer. Okay, so understeering can be a bit of an issue. Oh wow, second. My SR's dropped. Wonder why that dropped. Did I hit somebody? Did I hit somebody, or was that maybe that was the penalty? Yeah, I've not run it too much, but it seems to be all right. It seems to be okay. Fans mentioned about dropping the brake balance down. I was just playing around with it there a little bit, because as the brake balance came up, you could slide the car a little bit more through the corners. But I haven't found quite where I like it, so I've dropped it back to, or I will drop it back to 5 for the moment, just to see how it goes. But yeah, not bad. It seems to be all right. I don't know if there's better cars out there, but we'll give this one a go, because it seems to be the meta car, and no great surprise considering it's the new kid on the block. So we'll go full 5 for the moment, and we'll see what happens. Right, concentration time. I'm still getting used to my braking points and stuff though, so this is still going to get very interesting. Thank you, David. Right, here we go. That line doesn't really work. I need to take the same line as other people. Still learning with every single corner. Can't beat them, join them. Got to get that chicane better. That's hard. Evening, Kushti. Needs to get on the power quicker. Dropped a place, but that is a podium. We did drop a place, unfortunately. Yeah, no worries, Christy. No worries. No worries. So we've done no practice. So we started off a race at the back of the grid with about 10 minutes of circulating, but without setting a time. And then that was, I set a qualifier and then just did a race. So yeah, all in all, I'll take a third. Not quite sure why I dropped to SRA, but the Mazda3 definitely seems to be the car of choice around here. But yeah, Christy, I'm finding it okay-ish. I've still got to push a bit harder. I've still got to find the braking points. I just did a little one just to get a hand in, but yeah, we just jumped straight in to have a little go. But yeah, we just did a little practice and then just jumped straight in without setting any times. They've got a clean race there. Ooh. And just to have a little picked up the Mazda3, the Gr.4 car. So David only tried C and a couple of practice laps on B. Cool. It's about 300,000, the Mazda. It's not very expensive. C is possible, no stop. What's the strategy in C, David? Is it a tyre saver again? Okay. So which car? Alpha? Is the Alpha the car of choice? What I might do is drop into there and have a little look. Because I did do a few laps of the Nürburgring earlier. Okay, I did do so maybe we'll have a little look at that. Let's just dive in and do a little bit more practice. See how we can do. Let's just might do this race and then dive into C, see how we can get on C. So thumbs up for me to stay on B and thumbs down to try C. '54th in the world. Is that on here? That's mighty. Let's not look at the chat. Is Race C GR3s? $158. My gosh. I can't remember what I said about the vote now. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What am I like? Kushti, what brake balance do you use for this one? Baz was using brake balance to the rear. I'm undecided at the moment. Five to the rear. That's what Faz said as well. I can brake just a little bit later on that one, not on the rock, just after the rock. a bit too late now. Fine lines, fine lines. Okay, so we're starting off in second again. Soap Motorsport behind. He was the one that jumped me last time. He's pretty quick. He is very quick. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, David. Thank you, Kirsty. Thank you, everybody. Let's see what happens. The thing is, Soap knows where I'm quick and where I'm slow. Got to work on that chicane. That final chicane that's really hurting me. Probably other places as well, but I think that's my main one. Not the last chicane, the first chicane. This one here. Yeah, I'm braking as I go past the stewards into that first one, but Ferrari's all over me. That was close. That was close. Whew. Yeah, brake balance was pulled back, rev it out more, later apex in turn 4. Take the first corner, just as you pass the steward on the left, brake. Second place, nice job. Pass this up, I think, well done. Yeah, I am, with the steward I am, but I don't know, I just, well, as you can see, the Ferrari was just so quick through there. So quick through there. There we go. Soap is quicker than me in the race. But we did get a second. We did get a second. I could try the Ferrari, but I don't want to keep jumping around cars, and there were places where I was able to pull away from the Ferrari quite well. So if I can just get that first corner nailed, then I think the Mazda is the car to go with. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the Mazda. So should we do another trial mountain circuit reverse? Thumbs up. Or should we head across to the Nürburgring and try a race or two there? With regards to the DR, we are pretty much where we started. So yeah, not too much of a change there at the moment. So practice more on this one. Yeah, okay. That's fair dues. So if we dedicate today to this one. So I did a very, very small amount of practice earlier, literally just a lap or two. Just to feel the way the car ran and just to remind myself of the track. I did a couple on race C as well, but was spinning a fair bit, if I'm honest. So we'll go for, oh, we got two 650s in here now. I'm going to stick with this car. Incidentally, I still haven't made up my mind on the direct drive wheel yet. Written to Fanatec 5 times now and not had a response once, which has really annoyed me. And I'm seeing an awful lot of, that's too deep, issues on the European delivery. And at the moment, I'm favouring the Logitech DD Pro again. So that's one of the reasons why I've not changed my making up my mind. I think second gear for that one. I'm thinking I know I was flipping and flopping between second and third. If I try third through a lot of those, I'm tending to just drift out with a bit of understeer, as some of you were saying. Late apex that one. Get on the power quick. Top 1000. What, my time's top 1000? No, don't be silly. Tell you what, when this thing starts sliding, it just keeps sliding. It's a third through that that corner. Okay. I haven't actually looked at any of the replays and done any homework at all on this. I just literally jumped on earlier on, did a couple of laps, and then jumped straight into a race without qualifying. Let's just jump out of that one. Yeah. Just not getting that corner at all. So you're saying third in this one. The trouble is, whenever I do third in that one, I wind up on the grass. So I need to bury the brake pedal on that guy on the left hand side. Bring it across, then back. Okay. I'm going to have to learn all these corners. I need to, at some point tomorrow, I need to find some time to watch the replays before I get too set in my ways. Yeah, he's right over on that sausage. Need to be 5th through there, not 6th. Good luck, Kushti. Hope you do well. I think I need to be a bit straighter if I'm going to ride that. Yeah, it was. Should have been. Should have been. I'll make sure it was. I really wish you could set it and it would default. I really do. So it's a McLaren and a Ferrari in front. It's interesting. Getting a good old mix of cars in here tonight. Good old mix of cars. So who else is racing at the moment? Have we got anybody else racing? Here we go then. So we need to go for brake balance rear, traction control off, radar on, starting 3rd. See what we can do. No worries, David. If you need to disappear, please do so. Thanks ever so much for watching. I really appreciate your support as always, mate. Yeah, Salt's quick. I know that, so I'm trying to get on the back of him. Trouble is, when I jump the curbs like that, it unsettles the car. Ah! Bit of a slide on there. Needed to be closer. Needed to be closer. Oh, Kushti, your race has crashed. No way, mate. That's a bummer. Oh, jump that one. Bit too eager to try and catch the McLaren in front. That's another top three. Good night, David. Thank you ever so much for dropping in. We'll see you again very soon, my friend. But thank you ever so much for your support. I hope you have a good night and a good day tomorrow. Wow, that's another top three. That's another top three. What is happening tonight? We did slip back a place. So I'm assuming if I slip back a bit, that doesn't do the DR any good, does it? Let's come up to about halfway. Okay. So let's go for another one. This we've got 8 minutes to the next one, so unfortunately this might have to be my last one. But we'll see if we can improve on the qualifying time. Definitely the key to this is qualifying high. You can get a good qualifying time. It does seem to set you up well for the race. And what I've got to try and do is get this this chicane sorted. I seem to get that little section there okay, which is good for this long straight. Not consistent on the last corner before the big long straight at the back. Need to be a little bit more consistent on that. So it braking on the steward, just cut that apex, drift across. If I go through there, it really upsets the car, and then I feel like I can't get the power on until we get over onto the run across the track. Kushti said third in this one. I think I've gone a bit too deep in there. Trying third through there, struggle with that one. Starting from the back. Well, good luck. I struggled with that. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to turn this, set the gauge so it doesn't reset soon. Need to rev it out more. You said that a moment ago. I'm not learning, am I? Again. Struggling to find brake references in this one. Need to study the replay a bit more. Ah! Just caught the wall. Fiddlesticks. Yeah, brake references are few and far between. I really need to watch replays for that chicane. Ah! Hit the wall. Just fine margins. Yeah. I'm trying to learn, Kushti. Seriously, mate. I'm trying to learn. Ah. FFS Apex. Which Apex? Which one did I miss? Caught the wall again. Arrgh. Caught the wall again. Oh, that Apex. Yeah, Alex at turn 4. That was huge. So turn 4 was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, it's just learning the lines, learning the lines and everything. Why is Galt Power saying damn? Salt's gone into Citroen this time. I've got exactly the same qualifying time as Salt. Oh my word. Okay, this is going to be the last one, so we need to make it good. Need to make this good. We're going to give it everything, even if it means I spin and crash. I'm going to give this one everything. Everything you guys have been teaching me. I guess Salt's in front because he set the time first. But interesting, he's trying different cars. Right, I'm going to be very quiet for this one because I'm absolutely going to go for it. Whoa. Punt it from behind already. Late apex that one. Need to late apex this one too. Except I didn't apex it, but never mind. Come on. Ah! That chicane is going to be the death of me. Got that wrong. I'm too deep on that one. Just trying too hard now. Ah. Calm down, Mitchell. Slow it down a bit. Third, not great, but it's another podium. Should have had second there, really. 7 seconds off of Salt, who's quick. Too many mistakes, too many missed apexes, too many wrong lines. Yeah, Motorsport's not a bad start, but could have been better. Something to build on. Got clean race bonus, so something to build on tomorrow. And one of the things I'm going to need to do is I just need to watch some of the replays and watch some of the lines, braking points, turning points, etc. a little bit more, and put into practice what you guys have been saying tonight. So quite a lot of work to do tomorrow, but we'll give that a go. Where do we end up? I'll make it on the bigger screen. I don't know if it is any bigger. So we're just over halfway now. So we've actually pulled the DR rating up quite a bit. I'm almost tempted to do one more before everybody starts getting good laps and getting a little bit silly tomorrow, because Tuesday tends to be my worst day, where people are getting a little bit silly and throwing the car around. But I'm starting to get a little bit tired. Do you think we should do one more or call it a night? What do we think? Thumbs up for one more. Thumbs up for one more. Be good if I could get 777 subscribers. I'll do another one. Anybody out there that's not subscribed yet that wants to help me out? Oh, how long till the next one? I guess that's the question. It depends if we've got a long old wait on. Only 7 minutes. One more. We'll go one more. I've got to have one bad race tonight, haven't I? I need to have one grotty one. What I need to try and do is put the Ghost on, put into practice what you guys have been saying, and see if we can just get a little bit quicker. Oh, I might cut that one. Yeah, let's just back out of that. Yeah, I want to win as well, Faz. I'd love to get a win tonight. But that said, if I can just keep it in the top 3, I'll be relatively happy with that. Now, can I cut it that much? Or was that still cut too much? Yeah, I think we got away with that one. Now watch the Ghost car. So we're braking on the Marshall, staying out, coming across, going out to the middle, back across here. I can't get the power down quick enough when I do that. The car's unsettled. Need to late apex that one. The same with this one, just bring it round. Thing is, you guys said I needed a 158 and I'm still over half a second away from that. Right, remember what everybody said. Put it into practice. No, not happening this one. Trying too hard. Okay. So I'm going for like that rock on the back straight. Rev it out. Rev it out. Too late on that one. Hmm. 143 before changing into sixth. 116 before changing into fifth. Okay. I don't think you need to late apex the turn before the back straight. Okay. Oh, Christy, there's so much to remember. So much to remember. We got Poppy is in. Salt is in. Okay, so we're starting third. Gonna have to go for this one if we want another podium. Oh. Brake balance to 5. Not sure I just did brake balance to 5 during that practice session. I think I might have forgotten to do the brake balance, Kushti. I might have forgotten that. I really wish I could default it. Thank you. Thank you for the good lucks. Well, can we get to 777 subs, guys? Anybody out there not subbed that can help me out? Just with one more. Just need one more. Hi Suja, how are you doing? Brake balance is done, Kushti. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. Ah, let's see how we go. Never have I gone a whole evening like this before. This many podiums. This one is going to be a tough one to hold. Just trying a bit too hard there. Need that damage to clean up seriously before we get to this bit. Right, I've got to make up for that mishap now. I need to make up for it. Rev it out, rev it out. see what you mean, Kushti, about, you know, forcing your way through with a bump, how annoying it is. When you've got the corner you're trying to go through and somebody just opens the door with a bump. One too many, guys. One race too many. Not so good, that one. Got knocked out of the way a little bit too much on that one, a bit too much argy-bargy. Unfortunately, there's a few guys that definitely wanted to get through there, unfortunately, but maybe I didn't defend quite hard enough. Maybe I didn't defend quite hard enough. So there we go. There we go. So that's probably knocked my DR back a little bit. But there we go. Something to build on tomorrow. I can get a bit more practice in. See how we can do. All in all, not a bad day's racing. Not a bad evening. Could have been better. Well, I think the driver rating might actually come up ever so slightly on that one. We got our sportsmanship S back, which is good. So at the end of the day, get the right button. At the end of the day, yeah, we've improved the DR. We've had a reasonably good time on the Daily Race B. We didn't try Daily Race C, but as a lot of people have said in here, there's an awful lot of help, a lot of advice, a lot of things I need to go back over, read, write down, and then apply tomorrow. And one of the things that I always do, normally during the day, is I look at some of the replay videos of people that people are doing, and look at their lines, look at their braking points, turning points, gears, etc. I didn't actually do any of that today. So to be able to be qualifying so high in the B category, and to be getting so many podiums today, I was quite pleased. Kushti, I've just managed P3 from the back. I went from the back and didn't make any places. I made up 2 places and I lost them. Wow, that's amazing. P3 from the back. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Never going to be as good as you, mate. Never going to be as good as you. But all in all, yeah, not a bad evening of racing. I'm quite pleased with that. We didn't quite make the 777 subscribers, but maybe that'll happen overnight. But hopefully I'll be back at 9 o'clock tomorrow evening with more of the same, and see if we can actually improve on that a little bit. And I might, even if I get a chance, I might try and do just a little bit on the Daily Race C. Although I want to make this work, and very often, for those of you that follow me, Tuesday is a real crashy day. Going to use the same cars today. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the Mazda, if I'm honest. As Kushti's taught me well over the last few years, if you start moving around cars, things behave differently. It just reacts differently, and then you end up chasing. You just end up chasing yourself. So I think I'm going to stick with one car. I'm quite comfortable with the Mazda at the moment. If we can get out of that last corner before the long straight over the back of the track, we can get some good time down that straight. Also through those little S's, starting to feel the car can slide a little bit, and I can get a little bit more speed through there. It's mainly the chicane that I think is costing me, and I really need to work out a few others. Race previous, I took out 5. You took out 5 cars in the first corner. You overtook them, or you crashed them out. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. I'm assuming you're using the Mazda, are you, Kushti? Is that your car of choice for this week? And are you A or are you A plus now? Let me just come out here and have a look. A at the moment. Okay, so I've got to go a little way to catch you up yet. A little way to catch you up. Although if you're going to be doing those sorts of races, you're going to be in A plus soon. Yeah, I like the Mazda. I do like the Mazda. I really do. And if I wasn't quite so tired, then I would probably be doing a other one. And for those of you that don't know, Cypher is my old profile, and I did jump on there for two laps earlier on just to get a feel of the track. Didn't really do too much, but that was a 2:04 that I did there. So to be putting in a 1:59.5 when I'm trying properly was good. Was pretty good. So still A. I thought you were an A plus, Kushti, for some reason. Never mind. You will be soon. But yeah, still quite a way to go. I'm a fraction off of Faz, a tenth off of Faz, 2/10 off of Kuro. Veyron, that's an interesting choice of car. that's going to be mighty quick down the straights, but I wonder what it's like through the curves. The TT I really did like. I did like the TT. And then Kushti, my old mate, the 158.0. Come on, it's got to be a 157 in there. Come on, Kushti, 157. Got to be. Got to be. Got to be. That's a second and a half quicker. Wow. Wow. And where are we? 840th in the world. I've never been that low, but then the Americans haven't come on yet. So there's going to be a load of people are going to do really, really well. You got a 5-second penalty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Right. Well, anyway, I am going to call it a night, my friends. Thank you ever so much for joining me this evening. As always, it has been a pleasure, and thank you so much for your what do you want to see on the screen? What do you want to see on the screen? I can snap it over. What did you want to see, Christy? I went on to the other one, so I was just going to wrap the video up. I just wait for the chat to catch up. Good night, MZ. Thanks ever so much for dropping in today, and very, very much appreciated. What I was looking at was the just all of the friends rankings. So that gives you them a little bit bigger. So David is a 205. I set a 204 earlier. Then we got Ebo lad in the Italia with a 201. Then a couple of 159s. So Tom's right behind me. We're right behind Faz, chasing him. And then we got Kuro in the NSX, Veyron, Audi, and then Kushti with that stonking time. Yeah, sorry, I should have snapped it over. I wasn't planning on going onto that screen. I was just going to wrap up the video, but you know me, I tend to get carried away. But yeah, 6th at the moment. And then what really made my day was 842 in the world. 800, that will not be there this time tonight. But I'm really, really pleased with that. And I bet Kushti is pretty high up too. Do you know where you are, Kushti? There we go. 61st in the world. Wow. Wow. 158.0. Brilliant. And you said you got one. Have you gone quicker than that? I'm not going to go through them all. I'm not going to go through them all because it's all going to change. But wow, that's really quick, really quick. Well done, well done, well done. Right, with that, I am going to call it a night. So thank you ever so much, and I will keep up the hard work. I'm going to take some time just to go through all of the comments, take some notes just to make sure that I know what I'm doing, and see if I can apply some or all of that tomorrow. And as I said, check out some replays. But for now, thanks ever so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again very, very soon. Stay well. Bye-bye.